my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along tonight.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today's video, I am going to be doing some deep spring cleaning in the living room, and we're also going to be doing a front porch refresh. I wanted to change out my ferns. My old ferns have died, and so I wanted to change those out, put out some fresh flowers, and just give the front porch a pop of color. But we're going to start with the cleaning. I went ahead and made a list for myself. I just did this in the notes app of my phone, and I made the list so that I could stay on track and not be just mindlessly going all over the place and wear myself out. It just helps me to have a list. And I'll also put a pop-up on the screen of my list so you guys can see it better and maybe use it for yourself if you have some deep cleaning you'd like to do in your own house. I did not get to everything on the list. When I sat down to plan out what I was going to be cleaning, there's a lot of things that I wanted to get to, and so I'm actually going to be doing two parts. So I'll have this video, and then we'll have another part where I will kind of be spring cleaning in other areas of my home. I've got some new baseboards I would like to add around our kitchen cabinets. Like I said, it'll be two parts, so after this video we'll have another one that should be coming out next week or the week after. And what I'm going to do is put them together, and we'll have one long massive spring clean video. So the first place I'm going to start is with the ceiling fan. I kind of wanted to clean the living room from top to bottom. So I'm going to start with the ceiling fan first because it was covered in dust. I've said this before, but we live on a dirt road, and so we have a lot of dust that accumulates in our house very easily. The ceiling fan gets the worst of it, and I started to do the old pillowcase method. That's what I do sometimes, but I decided this time to just use the Swiffer duster. Most of it sticks to the duster, and I could just vacuum up whatever fell onto the floor. So I'm gonna dust that, and I also took a broom to the ceiling because, as you can see, there's a ring of dust on the ceiling where it spins. So I took a broom and knocked all of that dust down. I'm also so excited to tell y'all that today's video is in collaboration with my friend Marie. I absolutely love Marie's channel, and I know y'all will too. It's very similar to mine. She does a lot of cooking and cleaning, decorating. She also has 4 kids, so she shares mom life related content as well. She's from Georgia like me, so we've got the same accent, but I just love her videos and I relate to them so much. So I'll go ahead and let her introduce herself here.
Hey y'all, my name is Marie. I'm a stay-at-home YouTube mama from Georgia of 4 kids, ages 12, 5, 4, and 1. I create tons of motherhood motivation and homemaking content, including cooking, cleaning, decorating, decluttering, organizing, and all things mom life. Being a mama is hard work, so I love this community of women and mothers to connect with. They help me to not feel so alone as a stay-at-home mama. So I hope that you will consider coming over and checking out my channel today. I would love to have you, and if you consider coming over, make sure you subscribe and say hi down in my comments.
She's going to be doing some spring cleaning and decorating today as well, so make sure when you're done with my video to head over to hers and let her know that I sent you. I'll have her video linked down below. I finally got a new bottle of the Method Wood for Good. This stuff smells so good. I have talked about this before on my channel. You can find it at Target. You can also get it from Grove Collaborative, which I always have a link for down below, but it smells so good. So I'm going to use that to wipe down the blades of the fan. Moving on to the couches, since I had just dusted the ceiling fan, these were pretty dusty, so I'm going to go ahead and take the covers off, the pillowcases, all of that, and get it into the washer. And my plan today was to vacuum under the cushions, and I was going to spot clean the couches, but the spot cleaning kind of turned into just full-on shampooing the couches. That's what I did. My back was killing me, but it was 100% worth it, because wait until y'all see the tank when I empty it. It was so dirty, so I'm really glad that I ended up doing full-on shampoos of both the couches.
All my thoughts are running around inside my head. Emotions keep coming, they're keeping me from thinking straight. Thought it would be different when I got my things in place, stuck in this commotion.
So because we do have the covers on the couches, they catch most of the dirt and debris that would otherwise be under the cushion, so it's not too terribly bad. But I did want to quickly take the vacuum and just go over those really quick, and also reach down behind underneath the cushions. And I love my Ofuzi handheld vacuum cleaner. That's what I normally would use for something like this, but I already had my Eureka out, so I just converted that to a handheld real quick. Instead of having multiple vacuum cleaners out, I just converted this one. But I get questions on my vacuum all the time, so I'll make sure to leave a link down below. You can use it as a regular stick vacuum, or you can convert it to a handheld like I'm doing here with the couches. And it also comes with different attachments, so you don't have to use this big attachment on the front. You can change out for the smaller, thinner ones if you need to get down in some cracks and crevices. And to show you guys what I'm using in my carpet machine, I'll also leave my machine link down below because I get lots of questions on that. But this is the Bissell OxyClean and Refresh. In the Gain scent, it smells so good. This part of the cleaning was so satisfying to me. I loved seeing all of the ooky brown and yellow. I know it sounds so gross, but I loved seeing that come up through the hose. It was so satisfying to get that out of the couches. And not to mention, our house was smelling so good. I did let the couches air dry overnight before I put the covers back on, just because I didn't want to trap any moisture in the cushions and have a sour smell on our hands. So I kind of just left the couches disassembled so that it could air dry. And then the next day is when I came back and put them back together and put the covers back on.
Something stay the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I'll still be the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I'll still be the same. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but some things stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but some things stayed the same.
Let me tell y'all, my back was killing me after this, but it was so worth it because the water that is pouring out of this tank right now is absolutely disgusting. Honestly, you wouldn't think that they would even be this dirty because we do keep the covers on them, so I was really surprised. I actually do this as needed, but I'm gonna go ahead and scoot the couches forward and clean out from under those. There's not a lot because, like I said, I do this as needed. Some of my kids' toys get under here. We had a school worksheet that was somehow under here. And if you guys are wondering what those black things are on that back window, that is actually a paper blind. I think we got them from Amazon, but they're sticky things that you can just stick to the top of your window, and they act as blackout curtains, so it's more affordable than buying blackout curtains. And so my mom's got them in her bedroom because she likes her bedroom to stay dark, and we keep them on the back side of the house. So we have one here on this window, and then in our pantry room we have another one because that side of the house gets so hot during the day. That's where the sun beams the most. We have no shade trees, so that just helps us to keep it a little bit cooler in here during the day. But I'll try to find them and link them down below for you guys. Now this is something that I haven't done since last year probably, and that is to clean behind the TV stand. So I'm going to pull that forward. It actually was not as bad as what I expected. There was more dust than anything. The back of the TV was also really dusty, so I quickly just took a Swiffer and dusted that off.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But never, never.
And a little trick I have for you for your lampshades is to take a lint roller and just roll the whole shade with it, and all the dust goes right onto the roller.
Lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile. But
Quickly, I'm just taking that wood for good and dusting down the whole TV stand. Since I had dusted the ceiling fan, I just felt like everything was covered in dust, so I wanted to go through and just kind of wipe all of that down really quick.
I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are.
And something else I wanted to do today was dust the walls and also spot clean those. We've got dirty little fingerprints on some parts of the wall that I want to go through and get off today. And like I said, I'm probably going to do some paint touch-ups in the second part to this video. So I'll be going around and touching up any areas of paint that have been scratched off. I would like to fix some of the beadboard wallpaper that has been peeled. And also in the kitchen, like I said, I want to do the baseboards. I would like to recaulk around the countertops. So it's going to be spring cleaning with a little bit of odd and end projects that I would like to get done around the house. So this wall right here, as you can see, it's right by the front door. So most of the time when they come in from playing, they're taking off their shoes right here and they grab this wall, and it's pretty dirty, as you can see. So I've got some Mr. Clean Clean Freak and a magic eraser.
Loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. Yeah, loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. But somewhere don't run.
So this wall right here behind the recliner is probably the worst. I noticed that the magic eraser though was kind of wanting to take the paint off on the edge there, so I had to be careful with that.
For a new start, for a new start.
This cabinet here is also an upcoming project I'm going to have on my channel. I've been talking about doing this for a little while, but honestly I just haven't had the chance to do it. We have been so busy lately. Right now I keep a lot of the kids' school supplies in there because I do homeschool my kids, so we have a lot of their things for that. And so what I would like to do with it is find somewhere else to store some of their supplies and change this into a coffee bar and put it into our kitchen. And in our kitchen we need more cabinet and drawer space anyways, so I was thinking I could change this into a coffee bar, and we could use the drawers that go on the bottom for extra storage. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, but that is a project I have coming up on my channel. But I think it's going to be really pretty and cute. Something else I wanted to do today was switch out the AC filter because it was pretty dusty. We try to do this once a month and it was time for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch that out, and also clean the filter on the air purifier that we keep in the living room. I need to order the filter that actually goes inside of the air purifier, but I haven't been able to find them lately. So I'm just gonna clean the outside screen that goes over.
Looking for a new start. Looking for a new start. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down. Looking for a new start.
So I pretty much have already set out all the spring decorations that I want to set out for this year, but I did have this pillowcase I wanted to put over this one pillow that I have here in this basket. It's actually a seasonal pillow that I've just turned around. So I had this cover I figured would be perfect for springtime. Give the floor one last vacuum, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna get the couch covers back on and then head outside. So anytime I wash these couch covers, I try to go ahead and get them back on the couches as soon as they come out of the dryer because they wrinkle so easily. Like I said, I had to let these couches air dry overnight, so the covers did not get put back on right away, so therefore they were pretty wrinkly. I almost put them back in the dryer for a few minutes, but I decided just to try some wrinkle releaser, and it worked perfect. So when I got them on there and got them all fitted to the couch, I just took a little bit of the wrinkle releaser, sprayed that on there, and then took my hands and kind of wiped over the fabric, and the wrinkles came right out. I also tried it with the curtains. It did not work as well with the curtains because honestly I think it's just the kind of material that the curtains are. They just are always wrinkly no matter what, but right now the curtains work, so we're just gonna hang on to them.
We don't need no sleep, and I know we will be alright. If only for tonight. If only for tonight. Under the sky.
Alright guys, moving on to the part of the video I am most excited about. I was so looking forward to coming out here and refreshing the porch. So my poor ferns are completely dead. We had a cold snap come through in December or January, I can't remember. I love ferns. I think they're so pretty and they just add a perfect pop of green to your space. I also picked up this rainbow bouquet. I'm going to be adding some pops of yellow out here this year, and I thought that these would look really pretty with that yellow. So right now I'm just going to get the porch cleaned off. I've got this little nightstand and also a mirror that my friend Sandy gave to me. Shout out to Sandy if you are watching this. She watches a lot of my videos, which is how I met her. I met her through my YouTube channel, but she's so sweet. She gave me this nightstand, and she also gave me a mirror. I would like to paint the nightstand, and I haven't decided if I'm going to paint the mirror. I think I'm just going to save them for my new house, so I'm going to go stick those in a little storage shed we've got in the back, and when we get moved I'll do something with those.
And I can never let go. I'm keeping you close to me. We don't need no sleep. And I know it will.
I got a new rug that I want to set out. So I'm going to take this Thankful rug and I'm actually going to stick that under the porch. And next year around the fall time we'll bring that back out. And also this buffalo check rug I'm going to take inside and wash that and store it away until the fall time. And we also have a mailbox sitting there that we need to put up. Our mailbox, the front of it has popped off and the screws are gone. So we do have a new one. We just got to get out there and get it put up. I got 2 of these outdoor pillows from Walmart. I'm just gonna set in the chairs. Our porch is white and then the floor of it is like a blue color, and so I thought that these would be so pretty with that blue. This little plant stand is also from Walmart. That's what I'm going to set the rain bouquet on. And at first I set it on the right of the door, but that's actually where we keep our mop bucket. Just went ahead and moved it to the left next to the welcome sign, and plus I think it just looks better there anyways. And I'm just going to set out the new rug. That's from Amazon. I'll try to leave links to everything that I can possibly link in the description box for you guys. But thank you so much for watching today's video. It feels really good to have the living room deep cleaned and the porch refreshed for spring. It was looking pretty rough there for a minute, but it's all refreshed and it feels good. I like to sit out here in the spring and summer and have my coffee in the mornings and also in the afternoons while the kids play. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. Don't forget to check out Marie's video. I'll have that link down below in the description box. Remember, if you're still watching, to leave a butterfly emoji down in the comments. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.